Yes, my phone is at 6%. But listen here, young one. We will still get the video out. Logistically speaking, I have come to the damn. I keep on saying it. I come to the realization. I had an epiphany. Yeah. Man, forget all that, man. There's gonna be a lot of things in the world you don't want to do, but you're gonna have to do. And the biggest quote that everybody says, no matter how fucked up it is, excuse my language, is that's just life. And why is that? Why is that? There can be hundreds of reasons why that is just life. Excuse my language. Excuse me. One of the reasons why that's just life is where you're born, what you look like, who your family is, that like that. If you're impoverished, shit like that. Another reason is it's the circumstances you put yourself in. Right? I can go on, and I feel the hesitation. Right? And a lot of things I want to do that I can't do, but I want to tell you some of the plans that I want to have in the future. If you know, no matter whatever takes off first. If it's the music, if it's the sports, or if it's maybe just YouTube content creation. I don't want to really be a creator, but I want to be an entertainer or in some way. If you're an athlete, you're just an entertainer on a physical level. You know what I'm saying? Vocally, mentally, we're all entertainers in some way or fashion. And I can preach to you about that all the time. But one thing I can't tell you is where you should do and what road or guide you should take at that moment in time. You know why? Because everybody's goals are different from yours. You understand? So with that, I have come to the reason of come to the realization that it's hard. Some mistakes you can't control, but even if you can't, it's best to figure out a way you can fix it than just run away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, shit, this happened. Shit, I don't know yet. This almost happened to me. Young teens, young pregnancy, shit like that. Say you wasn't being responsible, shit like that, or you was taken advantage of and you got a kid on the way, or you don't know if the kid is yours, right? Best things you can do is you don't know. Fuck, nigga. Shit, I don't know either. I ain't gonna lie. Best thing you can do is listen. A lot of things. Don't just step up to the plate if it's not yours. Cause I almost did that. I ain't gonna lie. I almost did. I almost stepped up to a plate and the kid wasn't mine. But hey, don't get me wrong. I still would have took care of the kid on some dumb shit. But like, if you created another human, right? Even if you didn't want it and the other person wanted it, yada yada yada, all the logistics, it's unfair on both sides. It doesn't really matter. The best thing you can do is be very clear, not clairvoyant, be very deliberate on what you do and if you want to be in that child's life, let it be known. If you don't, let it be known. Because either way you're gonna have to figure it out. So if you don't want to be in the child's life, you can't just be a dad. I mean, you can. I would have suggested also shit, cause like then you gonna have some voice on you, some shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's shit different. What I'm basically saying is, if you don't want a kid at the time, but the other individual wants the kid, you know what I'm saying? The best thing you can do, in my eyes, is be there financially. I guess. You can put on child support. If I get put on child support, I'm gonna be hurt, nigga. I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be like, damn, nigga, just like my daddy, stupid. Word. Just like my daddy, boy. Shit, my biological father, he got like shit. I got a couple half brothers. I don't know how many I got. I got like 4 or 5 of them niggas. Man, just like my daddy, boy. Now I'm gonna be shitting. That nigga. That nigga, I gonna lie. You know what I mean? I get put on child support, nigga. I'm gonna get a loan, pay that junk off, and keep it pushing. I'm trolling. But I probably would do something like that just to get my mental on par, because there's a lot of individuals that just be popping kids out just for the hell of it, and then keeping them knowing the other individual does not want a child at the time because they're impoverished or they was just thinking irregularly or in their emotions. Know what I mean? I got a lot of things. I got a lot of plans. One of those plans is to have multiple kids, but not around. You try to put a baby. You try to put a baby on me, nigga? I'm running. All right, but no, right. I'm running, nigga. Rather run to be a horrible father. That's some fuck that shit. I'm just saying. But like, y'all don't know though. Hey boy, nigga, just repeat the cycle. I'm telling. Don't repeat the cycle. If you actually cannot like provide for the child, even if you got a job, cause nigga, shit, I ain't gonna lie, the system fucked up. Where nigga, even if you don't got no job, you still gonna have to pay child support, nigga, and they gonna put you in jail. Where, bro? I almost happened to my daddy, bro. So like when he be spazzing and shit, that man still fuck up. But like on both sides, I got dysfunctional family. Like when he be spazzing, I be understanding, bro. I just don't be saying nothing, bro. Like, weird. When he spazzing and shit, I be understanding, cause like a lot of people just be like, oh, that's your fault. Stop having kids, or don't have kids with people you know gonna set you up. It's a lot of things, bro. You don't know what's going on in somebody's life, though. You know, because I say the oversimplification of anything can be hard, can be very detrimental to a man's thoughts. So me, I wouldn't be a good father. I know that. I know I wouldn't. Not right now. So y'all don't know that. I got like 10 kids right now. I'm not taking care of them. I'm trolling, but it's real serious though. This is a serious topic, man. There's a lot of things you shouldn't troll about, you know. You gotta be aware of both people, not just yourself, because even though you feel like you're getting held hostage for a responsibility that you didn't want, you still took part of it. That's what I be telling myself. Right? They just wanna put a baby on me because they know I'm gonna be rich. Okay, I'm trolling, but yeah. But for real, shit get like that. And why am I talking about this? Cause nigga, I almost thought I had a baby, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is way back when I was a youngin' back in high school, which was a couple months ago. This, nigga, it almost been a year. We're back in our high school days type shit. But yeah, I made a lot of mistakes in my life, but those mistakes have not been so grandiose to the point where I have been put in jail for domestic violence, kidnapping, anything. Worst thing I ever done was trespass. Why am I telling you this? Because I want you to have a realistic. I am not the best person in the world, and I'm not the worst person in the world, but I want you to know, realistically, I have done bad things throughout my life, just how everybody else. And was that because I had no father? Hell no, nigga. I had my daddy, boy. My daddy was in the military. Fuck, nigga. But no, it was because, it's not because I was raised by my mother. Because you was raised by a female. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. It was due to me not really grasping the concept of live or die. I mean, when you're like 17, 16, you think you're invincible. You think you can't die. I've done dumb, jump off a roof, shit like that. I've been doing like white boy shit, but realistically, bro, there's a lot of things that I might say on camera that you might not agree with, you know? And that's understandable. It's not the agreement. Can we come to an understanding of each other's, right? Everybody's view is different, right? But the reason why everybody's view is different because everybody's environment is different. You know, when people be like, oh, I can't go to college, I'm going to go pick up a trade. You still have to learn there. Or I got to go to college, you know what I'm saying? Everything is so different due to biases and places you are placed in. If you're placed in a high income, yada, 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 you know what I'm saying? You don't really got a want or need for nothing. You're more open to creative ideas, but if you're in college like I was, creativity is on the sideline. You're doing manual labor. You're trying to figure out how to get out using your body, your physical, not your mental. Now, and if you're blessed with the intelligence, I wasn't blessed with it, you know. Now, if you're blessed with it, you're gonna do that at school. One of my closest friends. She go to Clemson. She's hella smart. You know what I'm saying? She was blessed with the knowledge, even though she was impaired by poverty. So she made it out. Me, I didn't make it out. I mean, I could have made it out doing some sports shit, but my dumb ass chose to stay home because I was too scared to talk to people. I was so strucken with fucking with anxiety and overthinking. It was asinine, bro. Like it has got to the point I was scared to order pizza when I was younger, bro. I was scared to talk to people. I was scared of everything. So I was a short, fat kid that looked different. Had no hair, had a sky top. Even now, I'm still learning. You know, I'm still learning through everything. My phone's low right now, so I'm not gonna be able to finish this video. But even now, I'm still learning. I'm still making mistakes, right? So by the time I have my my first or second child, I should be full on ready. I want my child to be, you know, able, if even if he's not even that self-aware as I am, or he just chooses to live out life, because he gonna have a good life. I'm not gonna make that motherfucker struggle. Hell no. Listen. I understand you don't want them to have biases. You don't want to be spoiled and shit like that. I'm gonna spoil my child, but he's still gonna have respect. He's still gonna understand that people not gonna have the same things as him. I don't want him to be where I'm at right now, broke as hell, living with their parents, going couch to couch, trying to do modeling and working and all this nonsense just to make it by, just to have 10 side hustles, trying to make music, do all this just to live. No, I want all my kids to live good. Even if they wasn't planned, even if I'm not cool with their mama. Where I'd rather have baby mama drama and a good relationship with my child than not knowing I have a child with some evil individual because I was young and dumb. Right? You know what I'm saying? But it's not all cupcakes and rainbows. You don't never know this full situation. And I feel like that's only in the black community. Like, this is only in the black community. And maybe it's in other communities, but the black community, we have been stricken of almost everything. Our whole identity has been stricken, sold, copied, pasted, and plastered all over the world. But when it's time to be, I guess, the African or the black individual, nobody likes it, bro. We have been banished from communities all around, but it gets to a point where you can't act the victim through everything, you know? Some of the most creative and the most greatest things have been created by us, but the credit has not been taken by us, you know? And that's why I don't keep my mouth shut, but I tend to just leave, like, I try to leave culture, political, and like anything that has to do with race or ethnicity away, because we all have different issues and we all have different biases based off what we're lived at. So there's no point of preaching it if you ain't lived it. You know what I'm saying? This how like how rappers cap when they rap and everybody caps when they rap and all that. There's no point of preaching it if you ain't never lived it. You know what I'm saying? And my phone's about to die, so we're gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this short. You know what I'm saying? It was great talking to y'all. There will probably be a part 2 tomorrow. Maybe not. I fully don't know. I already posted like 3 videos, but yeah. I'll catch y'all boy tomorrow. I hope y'all having a blessed day. Be kind to all. And yeah, man. I think that's it.